So if you've got a little space in front of your house, let's go for a run. And if you've got nowhere to run at all, run on the spot and do 4 sets of 1 minute. Give it a try. Keep going. See you in a minute. That's a good feeling. So once you've done that deep breathing up and down, in and out, it's always one of the most essential things we have to do to keep our lungs healthy. So now we're just going to bounce on the spot, 500, and it can be quite relaxing if you're just lifting your heel off the ground. If you want to lift your whole feet off the ground, and challenge yourself. See you after 500, or whatever level you're doing. Okay, so although this might feel a little bit more difficult today, there are alternatives. So we're going to do some lunges. Remember when I was showing you the left side, we're literally bending the knee. I know you can't see me very well. Let me see if I can make this a little bit better. Okay, you can see it a little bit better. So we're doing this. Lovely angle, then we'll take a step and we'll do the same angle. So it looks like this. So whatever room you have in your place, just make sure you go in a straight line and don't try and turn a corner in the middle of a lunge. If you want to turn, do the whole lunge, bring your feet together, turn your body, and then continue. Make sure your knees do not shoot past your feet. Keep your knees safe. See you after. Can you do 30 of those? For those of you that want a bit more of a challenge, get up to 50. Okay, so we're feeling tired. Take a rest if you need to, but knee ups. Okay, or we're going to go like this. And we're going to do 3 sets of 20. If you are at a different level, you want to just go up and down, up and down, up and down. Just see if you can get 60 done. Doesn't matter how many sets that takes you. Last set, and I must admit, the time that I have been at home has taken its toll. But it doesn't matter because you can undo everything with the moments that we do. Last set. 1, 2, 3. All right, so 3 sets of 20. So how did you find that? So it's important, I suppose, that we get outside a little bit because we need to get that vitamin D. And although we can take it artificially, I suppose we need to take it, if we can, via the sun. And because I haven't got my arms and my legs out, I'm not really going to be able to get a lot of the sun. But my face is out, my hands are out. In a minute, I'm going to take this off because it's getting a bit warm. So there'll be a bit more exposure. Whew, okay. Importance of vitamin D. Let's get out there if we can. Let's just get some squats done, guys. So we're going down and up. Squeeze your bum, down. Squeeze your bottom or your buttocks to your glutes, and up. Take it down, down, and up. 3 sets of 20. And if you're at a beginner's level, just go not so down, but a little bit more down than is comfortable. Okay, so if you feel comfortable here, go a little bit more. Make sure the whole of your feet is on the floor, your heels and your toes. 3 sets of 20. How'd you get on with that? Well done. Okay then, so here, we're going to do the squat again. Squeeze the tummy in before you even start. Have your feet flat on the floor, and I mean make sure the weight is evenly distributed. You're going to squat and you're going to make sure your knees do not shoot past your toes. We're going to hold it here for 20. If you need to hold it here for a lesser amount, you do that. Remember, it's your workout. I'm not going to waste the time. I'm going to put this off. And you're going to do 3 sets of 20 holds, okay? Okay, so you stop any exercise. So when you're doing the squats, if you find that your knee starts hurting you, just put your feet out a bit and see if it feels better. If it doesn't, don't continue. Just let that pass and then you can do it another day. All right, so when we do the squats, I just want you to remember that when you're coming up, you squeeze your bum and you push up. Let it be your bum muscles that are squeezing to straighten you up more than anything else. Okay. So only if your knees are 100% comfortable You're going to do a squat. If you're a beginner, be here. And then you're going to lift up one knee. So you lean over to one side, lift up one knee, straighten it. Straighten it. Straighten it. 3 sets of 10. If you're a bit more advanced, take yourself all the way down. Straight. 3 sets of 10 or 3 sets of 20, depending where you are. Okay, so that's done. I've just heard there's a couple of power keys. Not heard, I've actually heard them. And I've never seen them here. I see them at Victoria Park, but never here. And they are coming like right in front of my balcony now. I wonder why that might be. Anyway, okay, so the next thing we're going to do, we're just going to stay here and we're going to lift our legs up. We're going to walk around, wherever you are, walk around the room in this crouched position. Just take 50 steps and I'll see you in a minute. So all this wonderful work we've done today is really for the lower body, heart and lungs. Make sure when you're doing the exercise, if you do have any sprains or strains, that you take care of yourself because you know what level you're at. Breathe in deeply through your nose, out completely through your mouth or your nose. It's kind of up to you, but when I'm exercising, I like to breathe out through my mouth. Okay, so we're just going to do a couple more exercises and then we're done. Where are we up to? Okay, I'm just checking the time because we can only do 10 minutes on here, otherwise it doesn't go on Instagram. So there's a table here on my balcony. It's a bit dusty, but I don't care. I'm just showing you, do your press-ups on a surface that's probably just mid-thigh, and just take your legs back as far as your fitness is. And you're going to go down, so you're going to do a nice chest press. Make sure you're pushing up with your arm and not your bum like that, okay? So down and up, 3 sets of 10. See you in a minute. So now our final exercise, a bit of a relaxation. Breathing in and out, bend back. So breathe in, out. So you bend your knees, bend your back down. Take the arms up to the side, breathe in, and out and back. So you're just allowing everything to go soft. Here, here. You might hear a few clicks. Just do that 10 times all together, yeah? So hopefully you've done that. And so we're done for today. It's kind of good to mix things up a little bit, just to take our mind off what's happening and just to look after our bodies, to keep our bodies as strong as possible. When we keep our bodies strong, we keep our mind strong as well. And just to remember when you're doing your exercises to breathe in deeply and breathe out completely. Of course, when you're running and you're running out of breath, that's okay. Just still try to control your breath a little bit. And when you stop, use that breathing as a recovery, okay? So let's just really be grateful for where we are, that we can, for those of us who are doing something, even if we're not able to walk, because I don't know the situation of all of you, that we can just do something. So for example, if you're supposed to squat and you can't, then maybe you can sit on your chair and lift your legs up and down, or lift one leg up and down because you might just have one. If you know, whatever, I can't even talk about all the different scenarios that may be in your life, I don't know, but just do something. If we're supposed to be running and you can't, use your arms, whatever, just find an alternative for yourself. If you were right in front of me, I could tell you an alternative, but you're not. So let's just be really positive and share the little things that we have with each other, even if it's just a lovely positive thought. And let's not wait until we think everything's perfect before we can present something. For ages, I've been thinking I should just put a little bit of exercise online, but because I don't have the equipment, I don't have a studio, I thought, oh, I'll wait. What am I waiting for? Was I waiting for this? Evidently. So enjoy it. If there's something you'd like me to do to help you, an exercise, or you have an ailment and you'd like me to help you work around that, knee replacement or whatever, I can do an exercise program for you within the group. So just let me know. Have a happy day. God bless you. Bye-bye.